Well, I did figure it out, and it had to do with, I mean, I was able to get the springs on the two shoes. I just held one shoe up this way and another underneath it, put the springs on, brought this one up and hooked the two springs. And the key to doing this, and what I wasn't doing before, was just maintaining tension. So just hold the tension, bring it over, and even when you're turning the brake shoes so they're like this, make sure you maintain that tension. And then there's actually, they slide in over the pivot, they slide in over the cam, and then you just snap them down like that, like opening up a clamshells. And man, oh man, it took me like 15 seconds once I figured out to maintain the tension. So that was the key there. Live and learn, eh? Okay, so now there are grooves on this pivot point, and they need to get in, they need to be in the groove. So there we go, that's one in the groove, and that's two. So now they're both in the groove, and this guy is free to pivot. Now it's going to be this way, so it's going to pivot this way. So let's give that a try. And it's returning nicely. And you can see all I'm doing is I'm just pressing down on the arm as if the rod was pulling it this way. You can see that goes out quite nice. So that should work quite well. So that's the shoes put together, and that's it for a while. I've got a week to wait for my 6005 bearing to come in for the sprocket. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fab up a punch to punch that in to install the bearing. And I just I picked up a thick piece of PVC today from the plumbing shop, and I'm just going to file it down. I need a piece that's what's it need to be? I think it's 48, maybe 47. I think 47 millimeters is the outside dimension for the race, the outer race on that bearing. So 47 millimeters, just to punch it in back in, and then taking the other one out won't be so bad. I can just go around with a flat punch and just kind of gently get the old bearing out, because there's a little bit of meat on the other side of the sprocket to kick it in. So anyway, so I'm going to set this assembly aside, and that one's done for now, and then move on to the bearing.